While we usually focus on the chilling, unsolved cases that haunt America, today we have a truly significant update on a case we covered previously, the infamous 1991 I Can't Believe It's Yogurt shop murders in Austin, Texas. When we first covered this case, it was one of the most haunting unsolved crimes we've ever shared. Today, we finally have answers. For more than 3 decades, this tragedy has stunned Texas's capital city and frustrated investigators. But after years of tireless work by cold case detectives, Austin police have announced a major breakthrough. They have identified the likely killer in the horrific quadruple murder that rocked the nation. Hello friends, my name is Marcia, and this is Midwest Murders. Let's take just a moment to remember the precious young lives stolen on December 6, 1991. It was closing time at the yogurt shop when the 4 girls, 13-year-old Amy Ayers, 17-year-old Eliza Thomas, and sisters 17-year-old Jennifer Harbison and 15-year-old Sarah Harbison, were brutally attacked. 2 of the girls, Jennifer and Eliza, were employees. The girls were bound, assaulted, and shot with a .22 caliber pistol. Amy was also shot with a .380 caliber pistol. In an effort to destroy the crime scene, the killer set fire to the building. As Austin Mayor Kurt Watson noted, the city truly lost its innocence that night. Many of you will remember the incredibly painful period that followed, marked by investigative missteps. Detectives pursued thousands of leads, and in 1999, 4 men were arrested. 2 of them, Robert Springsteen and Michael Scott, confessed under intense interrogation. They later recanted, saying their statements had been coerced. Springsteen was sentenced to death row. Scott received life in prison. However, the truth eventually surfaced. In 2009, the charges were dropped against Springsteen and Scott because new DNA evidence identified an unknown male at the crime scene and excluded all 4 original suspects. Travis County District Attorney Jose Garza has acknowledged this painful history, stating that the overwhelming weight of the evidence now points to the innocence of those previously prosecuted. He stated, "I am sorry, though I know that will never be enough." One of the exonerated men, Michael Scott, said, "This case stole decades of my life, but the truth has finally come to light." The true break in this 34-year-old cold case came thanks to significant advancements in DNA testing technology and the meticulous work by the Cold Case Unit, specifically Detective Daniel Jackson, who took over the case in 2022. Here's a breakdown of the new evidence that developed over the past few months. In June 2025, Detective Jackson resubmitted ballistics findings from a shell casing found at the yogurt shop. This casing came from the .380 caliber handgun used to kill Amy. The federal system returned a match to an unsolved 1998 crime in Kentucky, leading to a collaborative investigation. In August 2025, officials confirmed that advanced DNA tests on a sample taken from under Amy's fingernails provided a match to the suspect. Detective Jackson highlighted the tragic bravery of young Amy, saying, "Amy's final moments on this earth were to solve this case for us. It's because of her fighting back." This vindicated the belief of Amy's family that she had fought her attacker. The DNA and ballistics findings led investigators to identify Robert Eugene Brashers as the likely killer. A violent predator, he was linked to multiple murders and assaults across several states in the 1990s. His crimes shared chilling similarities with the yogurt shop case: victims bound with their own clothing, sexual assault, and even fires set at the scenes. Crucially, just 2 days after the murders in Austin, Brashers was arrested at a border checkpoint near El Paso, driving a stolen truck and in possession of a .380 pistol. Brashers cannot face justice, as he died by suicide in 1999 during a standoff with police in Missouri. The same make and model of .380 caliber weapon was confirmed to be the gun he used to kill himself. However, this breakthrough provides immense relief for the families who have waited decades for the truth. Sonora Thomas, the sister of victim Eliza Thomas, said she thought she might die without knowing what happened, but now that she knows, it does ease her suffering. Former Detective John Jones, who had carried the burden of the unsolved case, finally celebrated the news by wearing the same hideous Hawaiian-style shirt he wore on the night of the murders, a garment he had pledged to the families he would only wear again when the case was solved. While investigators believe Brashers acted alone, mysteries still linger. Did he have help? Were there others who suspected him but stayed silent? Sometimes the answers we find open the doors to even more questions. In this case, the shadows have given way to the truth. Justice may have come too late for a courtroom, but not too late for the families who have waited so long. Until next time, stay curious, stay vigilant, and may the truth continue to reveal itself, even from the darkest of shadows.